Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to take you guys through the professional combine I went to in Miami with OPSM, and I just wanted to analyze all the clips and footages and all the touches that I had. This will be beneficial for you if you're also a footballer or soccer player. You can see what maybe a professional combine looks like, and you can also learn from some of my mistakes and things that I did well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get into it. Excuse the background. It's pretty dirty. The window looks kind of strange, and you know, everything's a little bit jumbled up. I'm gonna get it all fixed and cleaned up, all spick and span clean. And also make sure you're subscribed and turn on the notification bell, because I'm going to be coming out with a lot more videos. I'm about to graduate, so that's going to free up a lot of time. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, first clip. There I am. I'm checking in for the ball. I throw it. He decides not to play me. I'm like, why aren't you playing me? Then I realize that's my center back, so if we lose the ball, he's out of position. No bueno. Drop it for the left back, that's good. But let's see, now that I've already checked in and killed my space, what do? I go ahead and check out and recheck in. Check my shoulder twice. You can't see it, but someone's pressing me right here. So I go ahead and just play him back one touch, and we get out. The key to that clip was checking out and then back in to keep the space open. You always want to be running into open space, especially as a defensive midfielder like me. This clip's simple, just defending across. Their striker would have probably done something dangerous with that if I didn't get that. Here, our striker has the ball. He's holding it up, plays our 8, and let's see what happens. Check my shoulder once, check my shoulder twice. Plays me, take a quick touch, and I spray it out wide to my right wing. Get the attack going from the left side of the field to the right side of the field. Switching the point of attack quickly is something essential for defensive midfielders and just midfielders in general. So that was a good clip. Alright, so this clip's quite interesting actually. If you see, my 8 is kind of out of position. My other 8 is also very out of position. So these are the types of things you gotta deal with at tryouts and combines. You'll be playing with players who are very selfish at times, or they just don't know any better. So this leaves me very exposed. I see that our right winger, number 41, is trying to compensate for the 8, but he's a bit late. So they've got this gap in the middle, and our center back stepping, you know, it's all jumbled up. Their striker's making a run. So the most I could do here really is just try and slow him down. So let's see what happens. Plays it over the top to their striker. Now, a lot of times players will be in the game, and myself included, this happens to me all the time, and a pass gets played from your spot. So let's say I'm CDM there. That's the middle of the field. Their 8 has it. He plays a through ball. Oh, I should have been there earlier. I should have stopped it. Little did I know my 8s were not tracking back at the time. Now I see that's why he had so much space and time. But in the game, that I could have let that get to me, but I didn't. I continued with the play, and let's see what happens. Sprinting back. Showing good work rate. Their right winger chops our left back. Chops the center back as well, who is tracking back. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this guy likes to do a fake shot, likes to chop it up. He's probably going to hit another chop. So let's see what happens. And there's the chop, there's a tackle, and a quick pass out to our 8 to start the counterattack. That was a really good play to show my reading of the game. And I just want to, you know, walk you guys through what I thought. I saw the fake shots, and I'm like, okay, he's most likely going to do another fake shot. He did. I read it. Easy tackle and counterattack. Good play.
He needs to be there to help this guy, you see?
Yeah.
Here's another play. You can't really see what's going on, but just to
make a long story short, the ball gets played in the air, and as a 6, I'm 6'1", excuse me, about 178 pounds. So I'm pretty tall, I'm probably pretty big. I need to make myself a presence in the midfield. And aerial duels are something I take pride in. I win quite a lot of them. I'd say, I'm going to put my stats up of each combine game at the end of the video, and we're going to talk about them. But I'm pretty sure I only lost about maybe 1 or 2 aerial duels out of 8 or 9. So, yeah, I pride myself in this. Here's one where I won. It's me. Their left winger goes for it. I win it. And important to note that when you're going up for a header, don't just head it to wherever. You want to know where you're heading it to, preferably to your teammate. I played it to my striker. I saw him, headed it to him, and we're on a good quick counter attack.
Come on, Vic.
Go. Next clip, our 10 is pressing their 6. He gets away from our 10, tries to release the ball to his 8, and then we all converge on him. And let's see what happens. He takes a poor touch, win the ball, and we start the counter attack. So that's a really good example of reading the game. I noticed that he really had no option to play it back. Let's go ahead and rewind this.
Right.
So, yeah. So our 10 cuts the pass back off. He could have one-timed it to his right center back, but this guy didn't have the minerals. And, you can smell that kind of stuff. You could sense it. This guy, I noticed he liked to dribble a lot for a centerman. So if he takes, even if he had taken a good touch there, let's see. Let's go. Can I make it a little bit slower here? Even if he took a good touch there, I was still getting there. Luckily, he took a bad touch, and it was a really good play by me. Went back.
Good, everyone, go!
You should have done.
Yep.
Here's a clip, kind of like my bread and butter. As a number 6 CDM, I love the build-up play from the back. I hate when we kick it long and bypass the midfield. So our right center back has the ball here. Looks like their team is playing a bit of a mid block. In the last clip where we were pressing, my team was playing a high block. That's why we had so many people up the field pressing, and it worked quite well. These guys decided to do a mid block, which is an interesting tactic. Preferably, I like playing against mid blocks and high blocks. Actually, I prefer mid blocks because if there's a high block, their whole team is up the field in your half. Usually I'll have a 10 on me, marking me, maybe an 8. So I won't be able to build up as well. Of course, we'll still try and play out the press, but they kind of have to bypass the midfield if there's a high press. You typically will play through the center backs and the wing backs if they're covering the midfield. So I love playing against mid blocks. I love playing against low blocks. Here's why. Check for the ball. I check my shoulder twice. Very important. I turn. This is their striker, almost on the halfway line. So that's how you know they're in a mid block. I look up. I don't see anything. Decide to play around the center back, and then I immediately move out of the space into another pocket, which he could have played me in, and I could have turned. That would have worked, but it's okay. He decided to keep the ball circulating and don't give up on the play. Go ahead and check my shoulder there once, twice, and let's go ahead and rewind that. So really important to get back into a pocket of space and check my shoulder once, and then there was once before as well. I see that their 8 is quickly, let's see if we get a clear picture of that. Their 8 is very quickly closing me down, so I don't have time to take a touch. I know that, so I go ahead and play a one-touch pass to my other center. Now let's go ahead and analyze that, because that looks like a very simple play. But let's see here. If I lose this ball right here, let's say I try and turn or dribble, he tackles me. My left back's here, my right back's on this line somewhere over here. I lose it here, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4v2, 4v3 at best for them. This is a crucial place to make good decision making, and I made a very good decision on this occasion. Here's another clip. I check in for the ball. He doesn't play me. I got a man on. Okay, fair enough. Center back. Circulate the ball to the other center back. I'm still in a good spot to receive it. Center back doesn't want to play. Fine. I check again. Really should have played me there. I had time to turn, and no one was marking me. But he goes ahead and plays the right center back again.
Keep moving.
Getting back into the space. Our red center back was risky ball and gives the ball away. So now, because of that, it's a 3v1 in the midfield. Again, our 8s really didn't have great positioning. But let's see how I deal with a 3v1. Massive number advantage for the white team here. I go ahead and put a little on him. I don't foul him. I just push him off his stride, and that was enough to give some space and time for my right center back to win the ball back. And immediately open up, take a touch, and you can't see it, unfortunately, because the cameraman is a little bit, gets a little excited sometimes. That's my dad. But I play a ball to my left wing. This is about I'd say 30-yard, 40-yard ball. It's a pretty good pass. Split both through down the middle through their midfield, and our left wing takes a touch inside, plays our striker. He takes a touch and bangs the top corner. Can't see. Yeah! Recording. This clip, our left back has the ball. I check again. Build up. As you can see, check the shoulder twice. I do it as much as possible. You want to keep taking pictures and know where your opponents are. It's very helpful. I check twice. I see their strikers here, blocking my passing lane to the right back. I could have played the 8 here, but if there's a longer pass on, I'll go for that, because you're making more of an impact. You want to play forward. And so I see my striker, play the striker, and we win a foul from it. And that's it for the clips from my camera. Now we're going to go into the VO clips, where you'll be able to see a lot more. Alright guys, here's a clip from the first game. We're now in the VO. And up to now I've shown you guys all the good things I've done. And I didn't do that many bad things. However, the first game, I did have a bit of a poor start. So this was the first 4 minutes of the game. This is the first time I really get on the ball. I check my shoulder, which is good. I take the touch. Again, I turn, I look up field. I'm playing. I'm looking, I don't see anything. He's marked. Our right back made a run, which I could have probably played him through, but I just kept dilly-dallying. I put my foot on the ball. This guy decides to press. Let's wind that back. He's pressing. I put my foot on the ball, and then I was going to switch it. Let's see. Did he foul? Oh, he just touched the ball right before I went to play the ball and pickpocketed me, which was really, really poor for me. But I didn't give up, and I pressed him again, and we won it back. So again, really important. You're not gonna be perfect. You're gonna make mistakes. That was a pretty bad mistake, and I made up for it. I sprinted back, pressured, and we won the ball back. Alright, here's another clip. This will be the first time I get the ball back since I gave it away. And literally the first action after. Let's see what I do. I check my shoulder, take a touch, open up. Now, a lot of times if you lose the ball early in the game, your confidence can go straight in the gutter. And in the past, that's happened to me. But I didn't let it happen this time. I got the ball, and, you know, it's a, what, 40-yard pass? There's 2 defenders closing it. Takes a bit of confidence to play that with pace, laces, you know, punch the ball through the line. And I did. So let's see that. Great ball into his stride, and we're off. So again, key to that, don't lose confidence and always trust in your abilities. Long passing is one of my strengths in my game. At these combines and at these events, you need to show your strengths and hide your weaknesses. So for example, my strengths are technically passing, aerial duels, work rate. Those are all my type of positives. Negatives, I would say I'm not the best dribbler. I'm not super fast, so I'm gonna put myself in situations to, you know, maximize my positive attributes and minimize my negative attributes. Okay, here we've got a really good action from me. So my 8 gets the ball, he 1 touches it to me. I see that their 10 is pressing me. Do a little body feint, send him that way, take it this way. Just a good ball retention move, and yeah. Then I get the ball again, check my shoulder again, turn, and nothing's on, so I keep the ball. Here's a good one. Didn't quite do what I wanted to, but it's good that I checked in here, got the ball from my right back. There's some defender on my back. I outpace the defender. See, there's one here. Take a touch away from the defender, leave him in the dust. And I should have probably taken another touch outside, but let's see what I did here. I went to play a through ball to our right winger, but it was a bit too central, and unfortunately they recovered and kept the ball. Here's a quick little defensive action here, played into the 10, and I quickly close him off before he gets a chance to shoot, and our keeper collects it. Good little defensive action. Always want to close down the forwards, especially the top of the box, as quick as possible. Here's another good action. Their left winger dribbles in. I come and help my center back, read his pass, we tackle him, and quickly counter. Nothing was on, so I just played my right winger. Alright guys, we are back. It is a new day. I kind of got tired in my last recording, so I decided to push it to another day. We're back, same game, VO clips. We're looking here at the 19th minute of the game. The opposing team has the ball with their left winger. I believe this was a quick transition. Just by looking at the field, our left back is way out of position. Our right back is nowhere to be seen. He's our center back. He's a center back, center defensive mid, center mid. So it looks like a quick transition. Let's go through this. Alright, I'm tracking back. As a CDM, it's very important that you do not neglect your defensive responsibilities. So I see them play the ball down line to the striker. I see my center back covering, my other center back's rushing back. So as you can see, I turn my head and look because I don't need to go there. I already have 2 guys sprinting for there. I need to cover where he's going to be leaving. There's 2, their right winger and their 10, I believe, are wide open. I quickly recognize that, and let's see what I do. Yep. So I read it. You saw me quite clearly look over 3 or 4 times to that open space. I recognized that, and I snuffed out the danger and took a nice calm touch and played my center back to keep possession. So in that clip, it was defensive awareness, work rate to get back, and also the technical ability to just be composed on the ball instead of just whacking it out and giving the ball straight back to them.
Alright guys, here's another good play from me in the midfield. Keeper hits it long. My fellow center mid hits it up in the air. Now I've got two options here. I've got touch it, keep it on the ground, control it. But I see this defender's attacking me, sprinting fast at me. I see my midfielder's quite open. So I decided to head it. A safer option. Let's see, if I take a touch here, he's coming straight on. Definitely safer to make that header there. So and it's got good direction straight to him. And then I move again off the ball to ask for it again. He does get it to me, but it's a little bit too far in front. And so they're on the counter here, but I didn't give up on the play. Good pace to get back and force the turnover, so that was quite good for me. And then I get the ball again and turn on the half turn and play it out wide. That was probably the best sequence I've done in this game. And yeah, that was very good for me. I need to do that more often. Alright guys, we are here at the last play of the game. Fortunately, I didn't finish this game too well. It's strange. I started poorly and I ended poorly, but everything in between was very good. So I have to get more consistent. I don't know if it's a loss of focus thing or what, but let's go through this play here. You got a goal kick. We're playing it out from the back. I'm here. I am marked, but I make good movement, and then let's just see here. My center back plays it into me. Let me slow this down. The striker presses. He plays it into me. I'm kind of ready for it. Let's see. Ball on the ground. It takes a really unfortunate bounce right when I was about to control it. And I didn't see that. Now I see that. It's not an excuse. But now it makes sense why my touch was so bouncy there. Luckily I didn't give it up right there. I still managed to get a touch off and at least give a chance to my other midfielders to come back. But not great, and something that I could definitely work on. So that game ended up being 7-3 to us. So it looked good on all of the black team, and they decided to pick the striker scored a hat-trick, me, our left center mid right here, our center back, and our right winger, and our other center back, all for the showcase game. So very important that when you go to these combines and stuff that you actually do win the game, because they're not going to pick many players from the team that lost 3-7. Like, I don't remember seeing almost anybody from this white team in the showcase game. So another thing to point out. Now let's go on to the last game. Alright, so here we are at the showcase game. I'm not going to show every touch because this is the game that my father was recording on my camera. So I'm just going to show maybe the good actions and the things that we could see from a different perspective, because as you can see, this is the bleacher. This is where my dad was recording from. I think that's him right there. And obviously you could see it from this side, so I think it'll be helpful to see both sides. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright, here's another view of when I tackled their 8. Again, they played into their 6, our 10 pressed, their 6 took it around our 10, played their 8, and bang. No chance to turn, immediately pressed, and we were through. Unfortunately, it didn't end in a goal, but we did our job. We won the ball back. We broke up the play. And here's another angle where you can actually see my 40-yard pass that led to the goal. Our center back gave the ball away. I quickly get back, and not a foul, just body him. Get the ball off my center back, take my space a bit, and bang. Nice driven pass to the left wing. Plays our striker, and bang. Great finish. So that's a better view for that you guys can see. Alright guys, this is a good sequence.
Gonna kind of break down what I did wrong, what I could have done better. Let's go ahead and start it. So he goes for a cross. It's pretty hard shot. Hit at me. Touch could have been a bit better. Let's go ahead and look at this one more time. I'm not on my toes. And considering I'm not on my toes, that's actually not a bad touch. It's into space. Nearest attacker is, or defender is over here. It's not a bad touch. So, and I get that I have the speed to get there. Let's see what I do. Okay. I evade the first challenge, do a little pow pow. See another defender. I go there. Keep my body to protect it. Now here, what could I do? I could have cut back. Could have done a drag back into the space. Instead I went for like a fake shot type thing. He gets the ball. And now there's 4 defenders around me. And best case scenario, I poke this to my right winger, but I couldn't quite get there. So I lost possession. Let's see it all the way through without any pauses. Touch, not bad, get there, evade the first challenge. Our right winger, low key, like I'm not trying to pass the blame, low key should have been in further higher. I would have been able to just play an easy through ball to him. He wasn't there, so I had to dribble and, you know, maybe do a couple more ball mastery drills. Maybe Cruyff that, play our striker. Not a lot I could have done there. Maybe try and touch it around this guy. That's where my dribbling needs to improve, for sure. But, again, not totally my fault. There wasn't a clear pass on here. And that's it for the Combine. We only played 2 games. You know, I think if I'm going to give myself a performance rating. Now, bear in mind, I was in a surgery bed in May. This took place in November, so May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months. 6 months ago, I was bedridden. So not bad. Obviously not my best. I'll give this a 7. Nah, that's a bit too high. I'll give this a 6 out of 10 performance. It wasn't bad by any means, but there were a few times where I should have kept control of the ball, and I need to improve on my ball retention skills. Mentally, though, and in terms of game IQ, I think I did quite well. I knew when to sniff out danger. On the defensive side of the ball, I did quite well. Let's go ahead and move, actually, here to the... I thought I did very well on the defensive side of things. I won, let's see, I've got it all written down. 5 out of 6 aerial duels I won. And of course, 5 out of 5 of them went to my teammate from the header. So in the air, very good. Give that a 9 out of 10. Tackles, I got about 3 or 4 tackles. Not bad, but also not great. I'd say that's average. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Offensively, in terms of through balls, I only had 1 key pass, which was the one to my left winger, which we scored off of. So I need to improve my offensive abilities, my long range passing. In terms of ball retention and build up in the defensive third, I think I did excellent. I didn't give away any balls in the build up, except for the one at the end the one at the beginning and at the end of the first game. But other than that, I think I did very well with that. I had, let's see, over the 2 games, I had 21 passes completed out of 25 attempted. So only 4 passes went wayward. So that's very good. Of course, we want to keep that number as high as possible, the completed passes. So build up play, I'll give 8 out of 10. Obviously still room for improvement. And yeah, thank you guys for watching my analysis of my own gameplay. Expect more videos to be coming out soon. I graduate college in December, so once I'm graduated, there's going to be so many videos flying on your For You page. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you like to let me know you enjoy this type of content, and of course also comment and let me know what you think and how you think I did in this combine. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.